Good morning. Good morning, everyone. It's not actually morning. It's like 4 o'clock, 3:30, something like that. I don't know. It's Sunday. It's Sunday, June. I think it's for the first. I think it's June 1st. Um, if you're watching this, I assumed you watched the shorter version of this video that I posted, probably coming from IG because most people come from Instagram. I probably post on TikTok and Facebook as well, but I don't really track those, or I don't know. So if you're seeing this, you probably already know what this video is about. Um, if not, well, we'll talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Anyways, I'm at the tree farm. Oh my God, that crepe myrtle is so beautiful. Everyone hates crepe myrtles. I keep seeing everyone hating on crepe myrtles. It's just like, how could you hate that? Anyways, we're going to be watering, no hand watering today except the jardineria. That's everything's in the jardinerias with the hose. With the tree farm, everything we're going to be watering today is on the system, so it's a little bit easier. So I'm going to head to the jardineria after I do this, right in the front, which everything also has to be watered again. Well, not everything, but things have to be watered again because it's really hot right now. It's getting towards the really hot months of summer. What am I trying to say? So I'm gonna try to record 5 videos right now. I'm gonna start with this one, the longer one. Um, I'm gonna just go back and forth between watering and recording, so we'll see how it goes. This video, I'm really hoping I find the right words and I say things in the best way possible. Um, that way, I'm ending with this, if that makes sense. Just we ended on a good note. That's all I want. That's all I want. We're gonna start here. I'm gonna turn on this row, the little gems, the Vitex and the crepe myrtles. And then we got some like hollies over there. I'm gonna turn these 3 on first. About 15-20 minutes. So 15-20 minutes. Okay, everyone, this is the third time I'm trying to record this video. I don't know why. It's just words are not coming to my head. I'm having a hard time trying to tell you guys all this. I'm gonna give this one more try. This third time. Whatever happens, happens. I hope that I get the right words out. I just want this to be as coherent as it can be and for it to come across as nothing other than what I intend it to come across as. Quite hot. I've been here for like an hour. If you watch the shorter version of this video on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, you know that the jardineria is coming to an end. It is closing. If I'm more emotional, I'm probably going to be a lot more emotional in this take of it because I already cried like 5 times in the past hour. But the jardineria is closing, and so I want to kind of take the time to explain to you guys why I made that decision. It wasn't an easy decision. It does break my heart to let you guys know this, but I feel like I do owe you guys some sort of explanation, especially because of how supportive you guys have been in the past 4 years. So I do owe that to you guys, and I want to let you know what's going on a little bit. So why am I making this decision? Nothing bad was going on with the jardineria. I don't want you guys to think that at all. Actually, this year was really good, and so I feel really, really bad doing it this year because of how good this year has been. Sales were up. There was a lot more of you guys, a lot new customers supporting us, and so I feel so bad doing it this year. Um, but I feel like it's just the best decision, and again, we'll get into it. So again, just thank you guys so much for how you supported the jardineria. It means the world to me. It means so much to me, and I got to meet a lot of you guys. Some of y'all don't talk, and that's fine when you guys come here, and some of you guys, we do talk a lot, and we talk about plants, and we just talk about gardening, and we just have a really good time. And so whenever you guys come here, it means so much. Bro, I'm crying a lot. I didn't cry this much in the past hour. Bro, I got a little chicken heart, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But it does mean a lot. And so thank you guys. I just want to say that first off. Thank you guys for everything. Um, the reason, oh my goodness. The reason we are deciding to put an end to the Jardinera. It's not a complete end. You can see I'm sweating, bro. It's not a complete end, but we're putting a pause, and it's going to be quite a long pause. I don't know exactly when we're coming back, but probably going to be a few years. Probably going to be a long time. And so I want to explain to you guys kind of what's going on, what kind of led me to make this decision, because again, everything was going great. The Jardinera was going great, and there was no real reason for me to end this other than I made a personal decision in my life that is going to make it so I'm not able to actually keep running the Jardinera. So basically, I have made the decision to move to Tennessee. This has been a decision that I have been going back and forth with for over a year. And I have finally decided that I am going to move to Tennessee and to pursue something else for a little bit. This is hard. I'm moving to Nashville. I'm going to go and try to pursue music for a little bit. This shirt was not intended, the mountain music. I don't even know what that means. I just wore this shirt. It was not intended. It was not intentional. But I am going to pursue music I'm going to give it a shot. Which, again, a personal reason. Has nothing to do with gardening, has nothing to do with the Jardinera, just a personal reason, a personal decision that I have made. And I really don't want it to come across as I'm choosing something else over the Jardinera, because I love the Jardinera. I love it so much. And you guys made it what it is, the Jardinera, and I love there's a community, with the Jardinera, and I love that. I love the community. I love the Jardinera. So this is not me choosing something else over the Jardinera. Please, I really don't want that to be what it sounds like, because it's not that at all. But I don't know, ever since I graduated high school, which was last year, I've always had this feeling, which I know this is a normal feeling of am I making the right decision? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? If in 10 years from now is what I'm doing right now the right decision? I've always had that feeling, and I understand that's a normal feeling, and those doubts and those feelings and those problems are always going to be around. I understand that. But ever since I graduated high school, I guess I don't know, I saw other people my age and what they were doing. I've always questioned things, right? Normal. I guess that's normal. People were going off to high school. People were doing other things. I graduated high school. I didn't have any money, real money to go to college. I applied for scholarships, didn't get any scholarship money, so I didn't have any money to go to college. So the Jardinera was something I started when I was 15, and we had that. And so we continued it and we grew it, and last year was such an amazing year, and so was this year. And I'm still glad that the way that it happened right after high school, that I just stuck with the Jardinera, because we were able to prove that this thing could work, that the Jardinera could work. Now that I was out of high school and that I could spend more time, doing the Jardinera, investing in the Jardinera, fixing things, fixing problems, trying to grow the business. Now, after high school, I had that time to do that, and that's where we saw real progress, and we proved that the Jardinera could work. And so I am glad that we did that. However, because I feel like I started the Jardinera, I started it at 15. Because of that, there was always a lot of other things that I wasn't really able to do, if that makes sense. So, I started the business when I was 15, and when you start a business, there's no way that you could not be involved. You have to be involved all the time. At all times, if you want it to work, you have to be involved. And that's what we did. We spent the past 3.5 years trying to make it work. And last year we proved that it could work. We proved that I could make a profit. We proved that it could be its own thing. And I'm so glad that we did that. I am very happy that we pursued the Jardinera in that way. But there's always been kind of these feelings with it, which I understand it's normal. There's always been things that pop up that made me question, should I be doing this? Should I really be spending my weekends doing the Jardinera? I've lost friends because of the Jardinera, because I was too busy to hang out with them. I've had family criticize me. I would have teachers in high school criticized me if they ever found out that I did the jardineria. Students, peers my own age, I had lots of people criticize me. I remember one time because of the tree farm, because the jardineria is attached to the tree farm, like the location. I remember this one time, this guy from that works for the city of San Antonio, he would come because they would come and buy trees from us as well. He had made remarks that the jardineria is never going to work. I've always heard criticism about the jardineria. It's never going to work. You're wasting your time, whatever, whatever. And we proved all of that wrong. We proved all of that wrong. We proved that the jardineria, I cannot say that word, I cannot say the name of the business right now. I'm so sorry. But we proved that it could work, and I'm glad we did that. And so we gave, this passion of mine, the plants, and we started a plant shop. We gave it a shot. We pursued it, and we proved that it worked. And I'm so glad that I did that. I'm so glad that at 15 years old, I made that decision, and that we proved that it could work. However, how do you say the phrase, or how do you say it? Like, my heart's getting pulled in different places. My heart's getting pulled in different places. And so me moving to Tennessee, me moving to Nashville, for music is kind of the same thing. Music was my first ever interest on this planet. When I was a little kid, I wanted to learn guitar, and then I wanted to learn piano, and then I wanted to learn trumpet, and then I joined band, and I was in band all throughout middle school and high school. And then the jardineria rose around about in high school. And so once the jardineria, started, music kind of went back, if that makes sense. And I remember COVID year, I liked COVID year. I was 14, I was in freshman year. It was my freshman year of high school. And I liked it because everything was online, and the teachers would put all the work for the week on Monday, and I could finish it all on Monday. And then the rest of the week I just had to check in. And for the rest of the week I had all that time, and I just started practicing music even more. I had all that time to actually practice, and I got better, and I learned how to do things that I couldn't do before because I had time to practice. And I remember COVID year, all that I did was, the majority of what I did was music. And so the same way that I get happiness from gardening and from doing the jardineria, I have that same thing but with music, but it's completely different. They're two completely different feelings, and I haven't really experienced that feeling that I get from doing music since COVID, and I miss it. I do miss it because it was like the first thing that I wanted to do was music, and I miss it. And so I feel like, for me, again, this is a completely personal reason as to why we're ending the jardineria. And so for me, I just want to go give that a chance, the music thing. So we are putting a pause to the jardineria. Again, it's not because I don't like the jardineria. It's not because it's not something I want to do anymore. It's just I need to go kind of deal with this, give it a chance. I don't want, like, all of these what ifs that I'm having right now. I don't want it still being around, if that makes sense, when I'm older. I don't want the jardineria to progress to a level and then I still have all these what ifs and I could never explore these what ifs. I would rather explore all of these things that I'm 19 right now, that I'm young, and that the jardineria is not in a place where I can't go and even touch any of that. I would rather just, experience it, give things a chance, give things a shot. If things don't work out, we prove that the jardineria could work, and we can always come back to the jardineria. And the plan is to one day still come back to the jardineria and to grow it because, well, there's an end goal for the jardineria and what that's supposed to look like, and we're not there yet. And so the jardineria will come back. That is like a promise. That is a promise. It will come back one day. I don't know when that day is. I don't know how long the break is going to be, but it is going to come back because we're not at the end goal of what it should be. There was an end goal set in place when we first started, when I was 15 years old. I remember sitting there at my desk at night, and I drew out what the jardineria is supposed to look like. And I have that in my desk still. Like, it's still on my desk, just open for me to look at. And so we're not there yet. And so we're still going to come back one day and finish it. But I think I need to go and just try this out. I hope you guys can understand that. And if the music thing doesn't amount to anything, I feel very comfortable about that. I would feel very comfortable about that because we've built the jardineria and we've kind of built this thing to fall back on that we know works. So I feel like right now it's just if there was ever going to be a time to try and explore all these what ifs, the best time would be right now versus in the future when I have too many responsibilities. Before I have too many responsibilities. So I just feel like it's the best decision for right now. It's the best decision. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. It wasn't an easy decision, but again, I've been going back and forth with this for like a year now, and I have finally made the decision. I made the decision shortly after the spring market, which the spring market was April 26th, which I feel so bad about because I was telling all the vendors like, hey, we're gonna have another market. Because the plan was to have another market. That wasn't a lie. Like the plan was to continue the rest of the year the way we had planned it. But shortly after the first market, that's when I made the decision to actually move to Nashville. So I'm so sorry about everything, about how this year is coming to an end shortly. I really do apologize, guys. Oh, I just feel like it's the best decision. I know, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The tree farm, our family company, Alfaro Tree Sales, is going to continue. Of course, it's complete, whole different identity, Alfaro Tree Sales. So that is going to continue. They are on their 48th year. We're on our 48th year, going on to 50 years. They're fine. They're going to be fine. Like, they're fine. They're again, like even with the tree farm, an amazing year. Like so much progress this year. Such a like increase, we just like jumped a whole nother level with the tree farm this year. So they're going to be fine. They're all very busy. Everyone at the tree farm, everyone has their jobs to do. So there's no one to kind of take my place and run the Jardineria. I know that's because I've told some people this already. This is just kind of like the public announcement of me saying that the Jardineria is coming to an end. But people have asked me like, oh, is there no one else at the tree farm who can continue the Jardineria? And the answer is no. Everyone has their things. No one has any interest to kind of take it over. So since I'm leaving, there's not going to be anyone else to take it over. So the Jardineria is coming to an end for now. But again, the tree farm, very proud of the work that we do at the tree farm. Again, they're going to be fine. The guys are fine. The crews are amazing. Everyone does such a good job at the tree farm. That does upset me a little bit that I'm leaving. I think that's one of the most upsetting things about this, because I know that when I come back, the Jardineria comes back with me. I know that, God forbid nothing happens, but I know that my family will be here. I know that the tree farm will be here as well. But there are some people here at the tree farm that I have made friends with that, again, just complete side note, like complete rant, like has nothing to do with this, but there are some people here at the tree farm that I care a lot about. And I know that they're also in a similar situation to me where they will be moving out of Texas later this year. And so I know when I leave, because I will actually be leaving first, it's actually the last time I'm going to see some of the people here. So I think that's one of the most upsetting things for me about this. Because again, I know I am leaving you guys. I'm almost abandoning you guys. I'm so sorry. But I know that when I come back, the Jardineria comes back. So that's why I feel a little bit more comfortable putting a pause to the Jardineria versus me leaving the tree farm. I'm leaving the tree farm. I know it'll be back, but I won't be able to see it until I come back. The Jardineria, it's like, it's in my, all the ideas are in my head. Like it'll come back when I come back. So I don't know if any of that makes sense. But yeah, I think I'm going to use this version of the explanation because I feel like this version makes the most sense and was the most coherent. But I don't think I missed anything. That's pretty much it. Again, nothing was wrong with the Jardineria. Nothing was going wrong. There was nothing bad going on that made me make this decision. It was just a completely personal decision that I'm making, which is causing the Jardineria to shut down for a little bit. Again, thank you guys all. Thank you all so much for everything, for the support. It means so much to me. It really does. Thank you all. It means so much to me, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to do this. But again, I just think it's the best decision for right now. I really hope you guys can understand. Um, Tree Farm's open. Tree Farm will be open after I leave. You guys are always welcome to come here and visit the tree farm and look at all the beautiful trees. But other than that, I don't know if I can say I'll talk to you soon because I don't really know the plan for content. But other than that, thank you guys. Thank you guys.